Good afternoon, and welcome to this May commencement at Sam Houston State University in our 134th year of operation. Will you please stand for the posting of the colors by the Sam Houston State University ROTC Color Guard and join in singing the national anthem. Please remain standing respectfully until the ROTC Color Guard has exited the Coliseum.
Forward, march. Color guard, halt. Center, face. Freeze, aim, arm. Order, arm. About, face. Prepare to pose. Colors. Freeze, aim, arm. Order, arm. Pose. Forward, march. Left, 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 right. 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 Left, 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 right.
Please be seated. Please join me now in recognizing members of the platform party who will not be introduced later during the program. May I ask each to stand as his or her name is called. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Dr. Heather Thielman, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Mr. Al Hooten, Vice President for Finance and Operations. Mr. Mark Adams, Vice President for Information Technology. Mr. Frank Parker, Vice President for Student Services. Mr. Frank Holmes, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Jerry Bruce, Interim Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Mitchell Musam, Dean of the College of Business Administration. Dr. Vincent Webb, Dean of the College of Criminal Justice. Dr. Mary Robbins, Interim Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Mass Communication. Dr. John DeCastro, Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. John Pascarella, Dean of the Colleges of Sciences. Dr. Candy Tayebi, Dean of Graduate Studies and Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Eugene Young, Dean of the Honors College and Professor of English. Ms. Teresa Ringel, University Registrar. Mrs. Rebecca Grimes, Assistant Professor of Music. Dr. Donna Desforges, Professor of Psychology, who will introduce our graduates at the appropriate time. Dr. Susan Lenneman, President of the Alumni Board of Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing these members of the platform party. At this time, it is an honor and my pleasure to present the 13th President of Sam Houston State University, Dr. Dana Gibson, who will greet you and introduce our speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Egelsair. To the class of 2013, I extend a warm welcome and congratulations on this memorable occasion. The ceremony is called a commencement because it celebrates what is to begin, not what will end. Commencement recognizes your achievements and your personal growth through your years of study. At this very moment, you are living proof that at Sam Houston you can dream and succeed. Sam Houston State University celebrates commencements 3 times each year: fall, spring, and summer. We have approximately 2,100 graduates in our spring 2013 graduating class, which I will say is the largest ever. However, you are seeing only a portion of our graduates because, as you probably already know, we have 2 commencements on Friday and 2 on Saturday. In addition to our resident Texas students, non-resident students from the states of Alaska, Hawaii, Minnesota, New York, and the countries of Denmark and Sri Lanka, just to name a few, are part of this graduating class with ages ranging from 19 to 64. Approximately 55% of this commencement class are first-generation college degree recipients. This ceremony is dedicated to you, the graduates. Our purpose has been to help you build a successful life on the foundation of your character and your talents. But you are the ones who have reached this milestone through perseverance, ingenuity, determination, and the encouragement from those who believed in you. You are part of the reason why Sam Houston is a great name in Texas education. Thank you for sharing this part of your lives with us. For the parents, siblings, spouses, and children of those who graduate today, this day would not be possible without your emotional, financial, and spiritual support. Please, would all of you stand so we can help recognize you today? I also want to thank the faculty members who are participating in this ceremony, and in doing so are representing our entire faculty. We have many outstanding faculty members at Sam Houston State who contribute to the success of our university. They are dedicated to the education of our students, and they perform their duties in an outstanding manner. Will the faculty please stand at this time to allow us to express our appreciation to you for the excellent work you do on behalf of the students. Thank you for all you do. Now it is my honor and privilege to introduce our keynote speaker, Carolyn Falk. Ms. Falk is an alum of Sam Houston State University, earning a Bachelor of Business Administration degree in 1970. She is a true Bearcat and remains very active at the university as a member of the Alumni Board of Directors, Athletic Advisory Committee, and the President's Circle Advisory Council. After leaving Sam Houston State, she started her business with a $5,000 investment and a never-give-up attitude. A&C Plastics Incorporated has grown into an international resource in a predominantly male industry because of her hands-on involvement in every aspect of her company. Ms. Falk often says, if you believe in something, you can achieve it, and don't allow anyone to convince you otherwise. Words our graduates should think about, always. She is constantly looking for ways to improve herself and her company. Ms. Falk seeks the positive in every situation and views every setback as a learning experience and an improvement opportunity. Her fun and lighthearted Texan approach in both her business and personal life have made her a complete success, and she creates a positive influence in every life she touches. She has touched many lives by being associated with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo for over 30 years and is currently lifetime vice president and on the board of directors. She has received numerous honors in her career. The following will name just a few. 2007, she was Houston's fastest growing top 100 businesses. 2007 to 9, she was Inc. 5000 Texas fastest growing private company in the U.S. She is 2010 Women Who Mean Business in the Houston Business Journal, and in 2008 through 2013, she was recognized by Forbes magazine as one of the 100 most powerful women in Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a warm Bearcat welcome for Ms. Carolyn Falk.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Wow, it's truly an honor to be here. I started looking at the past speakers and I said, wow, what a privilege to be standing here before you. I mean, I'm just really excited, and the energy in this room, I mean, it just got chills when I was walking in and seeing all of y'all come in and sit down. What an achievement. This is your day. Congratulations to you all. Do you know you're in the top 50% of your class? The other 50% didn't graduate for whatever reason. And parents, you had to sacrifice. Scholarships had to be won. Some of you had to work part-time, full-time. Professors encouraged you. A lot of them were mentors to get you through this. I think that's awesome. Now, I know we've already done this once, but I think we should, students, let's stand up and give your professors and your parents a hand. Come on, stand up. Turn around. Tell them thank you. Okay, you can sit down now. Thank you. I asked Thelma Moody, she's a faculty member here, I said, what do I talk about? What do they want to hear? She said, oh, just tell them anything, but be sure and be real brief. I said, okay, I understand that. I graduated 43 years ago, and I can tell you, honestly, my dad is turning over in his grave that I was asked to speak today. And I had a lot of fun along the way. And when I got out of college, I had goals. I wanted to get a good job. I wanted to get married and start a business and then start a family. So I got my real estate license and worked part-time. I kept books for a plastic company. And then I taught at a college at night part-time. And then I got married, and then I decided I want to go in my own business because one of the plastic companies I was keeping books for was moving out of town. And I thought, well, I can do this. I know where the customers are. So my dad told me, he said, well, you need to register your name. I said, well, what do you mean? I just can't just open up? He said, no, you got to go to the courthouse and register your name. So I went to the courthouse, and I looked up and registered A&C Plastics, and the lady tells me, she says, that'll be $5. I said, $5? I don't have $5. I said, look, I'll come back. I'm got to go home and get it. And she looked at me, rolled her eyes, and said, you're going to start your own business and you don't have $5? I wish I could meet her today anyway. So anyway, A, to be first in the phone book. Yeah, we didn't have computers in the 70s. God, that sounds so old. And C, for Carolyn. So then I decided to get a full-time teaching job because I needed some regular income, and would keep my teaching job for about 3 years and open up the business and ordered phone books from all over the United States, and would just call and, oh, by the way, we didn't have any credit or any inventory, so we rented a small office, saved $5,000, and boy, that eats that up quick, and just kind of built up. And so we were rocking along, and then in '76 I quit and started a family, quit teaching. And then we had the American dream. You know, a son and a daughter, married, got our own business. Isn't this great? And then in '87, things kind of started going south. I got a divorce, and I decided I was going to buy his part of the business out. And I went to my dad, and I said, Daddy, I'm really scared. And he said, what are you scared about? I said, well, I mean, I know the money part of it, and I know how to work with people, but I don't know how to build a sign or a skylight that we sell plastic to. He said, do you think Iacocca knows how to build automobiles? He said, let me tell you something. You need to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. And if you don't learn how to point that finger, you have no business buying any kind of business. And so I can tell you that today we're celebrating 40 years of being in business. The people that I've worked with is an awesome team, and thank God they're smarter than me. I've made a lot of mistakes along the way. I was putting all my money into the company, and at one time it didn't seem like it was doing very well. Then I thought, God, am I like, you know, Kenny Rogers said, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And I thought, am I chasing my money? What should I do? And then I saw a sign along the way that said, just when you're ready to quit, you're closer to the finish line than you think. So I kept working, and things started turning around, and everything was all right. And like I said, I've made mistakes. I want to say to you, don't be afraid to make a decision. I know at first I was afraid to make a decision because I didn't want to be criticized. Well, if you don't want to be criticized, you say nothing, you do nothing, and you be nothing. And don't be afraid to fail. I always tell my staff, you know, if you make an error, that's good because you learn from it. Now, if you make the same error over and over, that's brain damage, and we need to talk. So always learn from your mistakes. Winston Churchill, the story goes that he was asked to speak at a commencement exercise, and he walked on stage, and he thanked everybody, and then he said, "Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit." And then he walked off. And I remember that. Michael Jordan, I'm sure you all know, he got dismissed from his high school basketball team. Don't you know he loves going back to his high school reunions, saying, how do you like me now? And Albert Einstein, he didn't speak till he was 4. He didn't start reading till he was 7. His parents thought he was, and the teachers thought he was mentally handicapped. Wow. Walt Disney, he got fired from his first job because they said he lacked imagination. Don't quit. He started a new company, and it went bankrupt. So then he had an idea about another small company called Disney World, and he tried 302 times to get financing and was turned down. 303 wasn't. Don't quit. You know the story about Thomas Edison. He tried 1,000 times to invent the light bulb, and then he finally made it, and a reporter goes up to him and said, Mr. Edison, how does it feel to fail 1,000 times? He said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I figured out how many times it wouldn't work. So it doesn't matter how many times you fail. You only have to be right once. Be generous. Give back to your community. Join your alumni. It's fun. I know when I get my paycheck, even when I was in college and got $5 a week, and then plus it'll divide it into 3 parts. One for spending, one for saving, and one for giving away. I mean, in Proverbs, the Lord said, be generous, and it will be given back to you 10 times more, and you'll be blessed. And I'm proof of that. Now, I expect to see each of you here in the future giving the commencement speech. God bless you, and thank you. And by the way, I didn't tell you how I decided on Sam Houston. I got to tell you that real quick. My father would never let me drive the car. So he said, when you're a senior, you can drive the car and you go visit all these colleges around Texas. So I said, oh boy, I grabbed my girlfriend, my best friend, and I said, Sam was the first place we went. And we liked the campus. We thought it was very nice. And so we pulled over, and we didn't know we were pulling in front of the athletic dorm, but we pulled over and we're looking at our map on where to go next, and all of a sudden, we were surrounded by the most beautiful athletes that I've seen in my life. And I turned to my best friend and said, this is the place for me. So be careful of those athletes. They'll steer you right every time. Thank you very much.
Well, I want to thank Carolyn for those meaningful words. I know all of you enjoyed it. Actually, she's become a very dear friend of mine, and I really thank you for doing this today. Thank you so much.
Will you please stand and join Professor Grimes in singing the alma mater? Words can be found on the first page of your program. Please be seated. Dr. Gibson, Dean DeCastro will certify the candidates for the master's degree from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences.
With those students who are candidates for the master's and specialist degrees and are majoring in the programs and departments of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, please stand and remain standing when the name of your program is called. Communication Studies, English, Dietetics, Family and Consumer Sciences, History, Political Science, Psychology, Sociology, Spanish. President Gibson, I certify that each student whose name appears on the official graduation list has completed all of the requirements for the appropriate master's degree and is entitled to all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I confer upon you the appropriate master's degree. Congratulations.
Will the marshals please escort the recipient of these master's degrees to the platform?
Carlton George Abernathy. Debbie Nkachinere Akawa. Kristen Elizabeth Allen. Caleb Leroy Baker. Christy Lee Barbie. Mickey Lee Brady. Jeremy Scott Kaufman. Kyle Anthony Domain. Danielle Anna Duhan. Leanne Claire Fischel. Christopher David Fortenberry. Darlene Marie Garrett. Jennifer Gail Gant. Richard Jacob Gebhardt. Jennifer Gongora. Taylor Russell Harrison. Elizabeth Hughes. Amy Idakula. Corey Wayne Irwin. Nathan Andrew Jensen. Stephanie Nicole Kolajak. Andrew Kyle Lisenby. Andrea Nicole Nero. Charlotte Renee Pennington. Jessica Nicole Pennington. Catherine Ann Phillips. Quentin John Pollard. Luz Veronica Rebelloso. C.S. Robinson. Deanna Rodriguez. Victoria Ann Shibley. Mary Jane Smith. Chelsea Renee Tommy. Jason Matthew Vaughn. Natalie Wood. Erica Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have noticed in your program the names of baccalaureate students who have distinguished themselves through outstanding academic achievement. To be graduated cum laude, a student must have achieved an overall grade point average of at least a 3.5 out of a possible 4.0. To be graduating magna cum laude, a student must have earned at least a 3.67 grade point average. And to be graduated summa cum laude, a student must have achieved at least a 3.86 grade point average. These students are to be congratulated for their outstanding performance. Will those students graduating cum laude please rise and be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated. Will those students graduating magna cum laude please rise and be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated. And will those students graduating summa cum laude please rise and be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated. At the appropriate time in the ceremony, Dr. Eugene Young, Dean of the Honors College, will award the Gold Honor Cord to those bachelor degree candidates graduating with academic honors. Dr. Gibson, at this time, Dean DeCastro will certify the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Would those students who are candidates for the bachelor's degree and majoring in the departments and programs of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences please stand and remain standing when the name of your department or program is called? Communication Studies, English, Family and Consumer Sciences, History, Philosophy, Political Science, Psychology, Sociology, Spanish. President Gibson, I certify that each student whose name appears on the official graduation list has completed all of the requirements for the appropriate bachelor's degree and is entitled to all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I confer upon you the appropriate bachelor's degree. Congratulations.
Please be seated. In a display of respect for the graduates and their families, please refrain from using artificial noisemakers as the graduates' names are called. This will assure that the name of each candidate is distinctly heard. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we will all celebrate the occasion together. Will the marshals please escort the recipients of these undergraduate degrees to the platform?
Hillary Paige Ackerman. Kristen Charisse Alexander. Michael Christopher Allen. Sandra Lee Amendola, summa cum laude. Allie Anderson, magna cum laude. Shanae Nicole Anderson. Adrienne Bianca Armstrong. Taylor Beth Asherman. Tiffany Christine Augusti. Kayla Kristen Bacha. Stephen Lee Baines. Blake Evan Barnett. Lynette Berry, magna cum laude. Melissa Ann Barton. Tessa Marie Barton. Haley Christine Bassett. Jenna Renee Beasley. Catherine Lynn Becker. Stephanie Nicole Begg. Danielle Faith Bellamy, cum laude. Brennan Kathleen Berry. Brittany Burton. Shannon Sue Bio. Christina Marie Borski. Ryan Chad Bowers. Second Lieutenant Rachel Rebecca Brass. Brandon Bridges. Laura K. Briscoe. Donald Eugene Bruce II, cum laude. Amy Nicole Burkhart. Rachel Nicole Burns Sevilla. Caitlin Rebecca Burton, summa cum laude. Raven Castellano. Robin Castellano. Jocelyn LMA Caesar, magna cum laude. Shelby Elizabeth Carranza. Diane Idy Chavarria. Laura Herrera Chavez. Norman Eduardo Clark II. Jamie Brian Cohn. Catherine Noel Colvin, magna cum laude. Tamantha Connor. Devin Noel Kraft with Honors College. Gabrielle Christian Craig, summa cum laude. Taylor Alexis Crane with highest honors College. Molly Catherine Crouch. Tice Catino. Amy Lee Dane, magna cum laude with honors College. Jessica Dana. Justin Michael Demick, summa cum laude. Kathy Doe. Matthew Logan Dominy. Catherine Ann Drawn. Kristen Allie Dudley. Amy Denise Duff, summa cum laude with honors College. Jimmy Lee Dunham. Katie Ann Edgell. Stephanie Lynn Edgington. Kimbrea Vinay Edwards. Karen Ann Urick, magna cum laude. Leah Fauster, summa cum laude with highest honors College with academic distinction. Rebecca Betts Fisher. Marlene Flores, magna cum laude. Andrea Christine Fontana. Casey Brianna Ford. Encarnacion Fuentes. Alex Fuentes. Sharon Christine Fulcher. Alexandria Midori Galloway. Jessica Deanne Gant, cum laude. Alexander Julian Garcia. Melinda Grace Garza. Savannah Claire Gibson. Jeanette Gillespie. Deborah K. Gray. Second Lieutenant David Thomas Grimes III. Ashley Nicole Guzman. Stacy Delynn Hallam. Maria Hawkins. Chelsea Rose Engel. Sarah Elizabeth Hawthorne. Crystal Lee Heelman. Casey Lynn Hendricks. Isaac Anthony Heredia. Amy Nicole Hernandez. Capri Elise Hernandez, magna cum laude with honors college. Carlos Herbert Hernandez Jr. Kimberly Ann Hernandez. Jessica Ann Hickman. Jeffrey Allen Hinsey. Sarah Beth Hirsch. Dina Ruth Horn with honors college. Eric Jason House. Robert Harvey Buxton Humphreys Jr. Mary Danielle Hurd. Dustin Brian Hutchinson. Cheryl Christine Jahani. Emily Renee Janacek, cum laude. Angela Jean Johansson. Chloe Joelle Joyner. Jennifer Elise Joswick. Susan Pendley Keir, magna cum laude. Brandon Kimmery. Katie Renee Kaiser. Brandon Frank Kotzer. Spencer Ray Langley. Annette Marie Laviolette Freund. Second Lieutenant Forrest A. LeBlanc, cum laude with honors college. David Aaron Lee. Kelly Diane Lim. Caitlin Grace Levine, cum laude. Veronica Ray Lunsford. Christina Marie Mamer. Rachel Benet Marble. Corey Ann Marjoram. Cesar Osvaldo Mariquin. Daniel William Martinez. Amber Nicole Massey. Laura Elizabeth G. Jordan Miller Jeter, cum laude, with honors, Honors College. Derek Allen Mayrant. Brooke Lauren McAdoo. Samantha Christine McCord. Colleen Adair McKinney, summa cum laude, with honors, Honors College. Richard Marshall McKinney. Gregory Marshall McMahon. Haley Rianne McShann. Whitney Marie Meisner, cum laude. Laura Guadalupe Mejia Jaime. Myrna Elizabeth Mendoza. Ashley Nicole McCursky. Melissa Nydia Molina Franklin. Sarah Elizabeth Montaigne. Jessica Erin Montoya. Andrew Jeremy Moore. Misty Carr Morosky. Servando Marquecho Jr. John Raymond Nephew. Jeannie Marie Newman. Catherine Jo Odell. Allison Ray Oldie. Ryan Tracy Page. Gina Michelle Palermo. Francisco Martinez Palomo II. Raquel Parada. Christopher Jordan Parker. Kendra Renee Parker. Brenda Louise Pavelka. John Ray Perez. Stephen Gregory Perry, cum laude, with highest honors, Honors College. Brian William Phillips III. Lauren Ashley Phillips, cum laude. Bridget Nicole Phipps. Chelsea Ann Pratt. Haley Allen Puska. Crystal Marie Quezada. Allison Dawn Quigley. Myra Munoz, magna cum laude. Angelina Ashley Mutter. Montana Marie Myers. Adrian Lee Quinn, cum laude. William Anthony Rainey, cum laude. Myra Alexandra Ramirez. Kelly Ann Rawls. Nadia Julissa Reyes Espinosa. Catherine Kim Rivera. Christine Maria Rivers, cum laude. Savannah Rivers, cum laude. Adam Lewis Robinson, cum laude. Thomas Blake Robson. Emily Sacchieri. Adam John Samperi. Randy Claire Sampson. William Penrod Samuel. Jessica Lynn Schmidt. Blair Rebecca Shork. Kelly Schultz. Matthew Simpson. Christopher Michael Slovak. Carrie Michelle Smith. Donald David Smith III, magna cum laude. Justin Richard Smith. Christina Ashley Smith. Melinda Hawkins Smith. Levi Clint Square. Carly Rose Steele. Casey Elizabeth Stevens. Nadia Taha. Ashley Diane Tanner. Courtney Elizabeth Tazalar. Ashley Danielle Terry. Jessica Nicole Thomas. Deanna Renee Tyler. Maria Antonia Vera, cum laude. Michelle Nicole Villarreal. Liam Vincent. Christina Marie Watchell. Zachary Thomas Sebo. Shakita Shania Sherman, cum laude. Mallory Gale Wanless. John Frank Ward. Rachel Renee Watson. Nicole Ann Weiss. Kristen Marie Wenzel. Shauna Renee Warren. Catherine Danelle Williams. Tracy K. Williams. Natalie Wilson. Courtney Renee Winstead. Marlo Mahal Witherspoon. Elizabeth Yarberry. Bailey Christine York. Damian Zabava, cum laude. Shelby Nicole Zachary. Dua Amin Zubi. Christopher Lee Martinez. Nancy Gomez, cum laude. Carrie Marie Crutchfield. Virginia Curran. Robert Donald Ponder. Caitlin Siobhan Hanscom. Plamen Gorgiev Novikov, summa cum laude with highest honors, Honors College. Deanna Tice Chapman. Yatis Dar Butcher. Kaylee Lane Morrison. Jonathan Elijah Hawkins, cum laude. Bashery Danielle Brown. Diana Escarino. Moniqua Latrice Harvey. Marlene Sapien. Myra Baltazar, magna cum laude. Vanessa Wright. Hannah Caitlin Ann Campbell. Sylvester Mayfield. Zoe Summers, summa cum laude with highest honors, Honors College. Brandy Nicole Rohde. Renee Schultz, magna cum laude. Nasia Taylor. Devin Deshay Green. Corey John Trey Riles. Stanford Damone Glasgow.
Please join me in recognizing our new alumni. At this time, Dr. Susan Lenneman, President of the Alumni Board of Directors, will say a few words to our graduates.
Congratulations, Bearcats! On behalf of the Alumni Association, it is an honor and a privilege for me to offer congratulations to you upon the wonderful occasion of your graduation and to welcome you into our family of more than 100,000 living alumni. I would ask that you rise. I know you're tired of standing, but just... By the authority vested in me by the Alumni Board of Directors, it is my pleasure to induct you into membership of the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association, conferring upon you the full rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to your alumni status. You may be seated. As you walked across the stage, I saw many of you with your Sam Houston pin. I hope that you will wear it proudly every day. You'd be surprised how many Bearcats you'll run into. As a graduation gift, I am pleased to tell you that the Alumni Association is providing you with a one-year complimentary membership in the Alumni Association. I urge you to return to your alumni office at any time you need help, to return to the campus and visit, and to promote that feeling within you of being Bearcat proud. I wish you best of all, everything in your life, and I hope that you will bleed orange as I do. Thank you.
Will you please stand for the singing of Auld Lang Syne and remain standing while the platform party exits.
It is customary, after the first verse, to join hands with your neighbor, and as you reach the last chorus, raise joined hands in the air.